Hey, how you doing? How you doing, man? What's up, boys? Water arts. Yes, the water arts. That's what I excel at. How's everybody in the chat tonight, guys? He's holding... Yes. A platter of food. Or a pizza. Might be holding a pizza. What are you up to tonight, man? What games you playing? Or you... played any video games or watched any TV in over 30 days. Yeah? Do you feel rejuvenated? That was loud. Well, that's good, man. Yeah, I unplug from things. For me though, it's not always like a choice. I like will look at the thing and I'm like, I just don't want to play that or watch that or do that. So, I don't know what that's all about. Yeah, stop consuming entertainment, your like favorite thing. People can't not do their favorite thing. So let's see. Yeah, and you gotta tell the world about it. I haven't played video games for 6 months. It's like, okay. I haven't ridden a horse in 38 years. I gave it up. I don't like the treatment of large animals that scare me. You know, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Yeah, I've seen people do multiple streams at once. That seems kind of cool. man. What's happening? Avoiding work again. wish you could just sketch and not to finish the picture. Yeah, I get that. Freelance always has me getting that way. I'm like, I have fun, and then I'm like, now I have to finish it. Can't I just move on? You might be. You might be on later. Heck yeah. Fish pizza. What we got here? Alright, let me sort this out. Alright, are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Cool. Hey Matt, is it loud enough?
Yeah, can you hear me? Can anyone hear me?
Ben could be a little louder.
Oh yeah.
Let's see what I can do.
I'm like super far away from my microphone. Any given time.
I believe I had it. It's not too bad though. I believe I have it as loud as I can go. I turned off the music.
Yep, I'm here.
Yeah, I guess it is kind of quiet.
I'm doing my very best over here. I mean, none of my stuff ever changes, so I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, he's saying it's okay. I turned yours up as far as I go. That's what I did last time. I just turned the music down, turn you way up.
Oh, okay.
As far as it can go. And you're
Yeah.
maxed out on Discord, so I don't know if there's another way to boost anything.
Nope, I think that's about it. I think that's all there is. You can put filters on your, what's it called, desktop audio, but that's about it.
Oh, is there like booster filters?
Yeah, and it would mess with your music later. It's probably fine the way it is.
Yeah, it worked seamless. It worked fine last time.
Or like I need to get closer to the mic, etc.
Right. Start screaming.
It's my bad, in other words.
Oh man. So what do you plan on doing tonight?
I don't know, what's tonight's topic?
Well,
We have to refer to the document that
I'm
holds all
working
the
on
topics.
fish pizza right now, so
Oh, that's right, you're painting.
real important. Fish pizza.
Yeah, I have to say, I did not expect that you would add basically anything at this stage. Like, I didn't think that you had it in you.
Well, this is how I do it digital. Digital, I'm adding things all the way up until the very end, but traditional is a little more of a pain in the ass to take risks and just go like, what if I throw something in here?
Because with the Big Sky Island one, the last one you did, it seemed almost like you were just gonna follow the sketch totally verbatim, 1 to 1.
Yeah. It was also a lot. Well, the
Like
sketch was really, really loose, so.
yeah, here's an entirely new element. Like it's good. The perspective is good. I'm surprised. I would poop my pants if I had to even think about doing that.
Yeah, well. Sometimes you gotta.
So is the color you got right now, is that black?
No.
Is this just a dark
It
color?
is, it's basically black. It's a mix of my dark blue and red. And so it's a really, really dark purple. Technically,
We can call it black though, right?
that's what I. Yeah, it's black.
It looks like you're doing ambient occlusion, is what it makes me think of. Like you're going for all the recesses and crevices.
Yeah, that's 100% what I'm trying to. Brain's trying to render, and it's like it doesn't know.
Yeah, this stuff is like automatic in rendering software. But it's literally just darker where there's two things close together.
Yeah.
It's so simple. So basic.
And then yet, like, really hard to.
Well, in digital software, if you really do start blending in black, like in Photoshop, you get these really crappy muted muddy colors and those darks.
Yeah. Well, see,
It looks like-
that's the like I've got black paint, and that will also do that. I try not to use that as much, or I don't really use it. But yeah.
I was gonna say it seems like this just avoids that entirely, but maybe not. Maybe if thick enough, it's just the color that it is. It doesn't really blend.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've literally never painted before. Like I told you about those figurines. That was a long time ago. With a Walmart set of acrylics.
Heck yeah.
I think that's the last time I touched a paintbrush.
Walmart acrylics are fine. I like those. For little terrain and stuff. They're cheap. Painting lawn, no black. Yeah. I mean, it's whatever. It definitely helps stay away from getting things to be just. Because green and you add like black paint to it, it'll turn horrible colors. But if you wanted a dark green and you add like a little like dark red to it, and you're like, what is that? It turns like some brown, but it works. It's like, it works better. When you add black, it gets all funky in a weird neutral that you weren't expecting. Or at least that's what ends up happening when you don't know what the hell you're doing, really.
Yeah, it's specifically in CMYK, it feels extra super gross to blend any kind of black with anything.
Yeah.
And then gradients, because I'm trying to do Illustrator, the gradients can get just so nasty so quick. Like I was messing with them today, but I don't know how much traditional painting just like puts a stop to all that. All those colors almost seem unnatural when you get them in digital.
I don't know.
So how many hours do you have on this piece?
Yesterday I painted for 2 hours, so we're looking at 3 now, but with lots of stops.
So it's really not that much. I just see it every night now.
You see what?
So it's like, really? He's still working on that
Still
one?
on this one? It's like, that's what you just imagine every time. It's like, still on that?
Well, I imagine the average art session to be something like 3 or 4 hours, but streaming's a little bit different.
Right. I really was planning on getting this done, or being done. And I could have if I wasn't interrupted.
Well, and you don't want to interrupt the continuity of the stuff that you're putting out there. It'll kind of be nice and sequential this way.
Yep.
Which means 1 hour at a time, 1 or 2.
I would like them all. It'd be cool to get them done in one sitting, but it's not necessary at all. So you writing tonight?
I can't write and talk at the same time.
Oh.
That's my excuse. The first day of school is tomorrow, so I'm really supposed to go to bed on time. I've been sleeping in all summer.
Right.
So.
First day of school.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. His mom wants to take pictures.
Oh,
So I'm
yeah.
supposed to be like up and presentable at 7 in the morning.
Oh, with you. I was like, pictures with the kid. Sure, take pictures of the kid.
Everybody. So that'll be fun.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, those are my excuses tonight. Like, I want to play Rocket League because the new season started, but that's neither here or there. Who cares about that?
Rocket League? What the hell is that? Who plays Rocket League?
Oh, I just noticed you got the border taped off.
Yeah?
So you could be as messy as you want. You could just take that off.
That's the idea.
You have a nice crisp line.
It's like my favorite thing.
Does this paint handle that well? Does it like stretch or rip or anything?
No, doesn't do that.
Because back when I was a painter, so many years, I was painting houses, and I thought it was the easiest
Oh,
thing.
your latex paint.
Yep. Had some issues. Some serious issues.
Yeah, acrylics do that. Acrylic
Like
paints.
hundreds and hundreds of feet of issues that needed touching up. It was really bad.
They can get all funky. Acrylic paints
Yeah.
can get all funky.
When I took off the paint, I ripped chunks out of my paint, and it looked horrible.
And then the boss came, the foreman. What are you doing? The contractor.
I'd go back over all of it with the paintbrush, and then sand it later. Like, it was just, it's not.
It was an epic blunder.
So you don't have to be careful about peeling this. You can peel this super fast.
No, what I have to be careful about peeling is ripping the top texture of the paper.
Oh, okay.
But this watercolor paper is pretty good at not tearing too much. But it doesn't like look horrible if you happen to get a tear.
Yeah. What weight is this paper?
I'm not sure. I'm not certain. 100 plus. It's not 300 pound. It's not the more expensive. 300 pound arches. Oh, it's right here. 140 pound.
Oh, okay.
300 pound is like double the cost. They're like double the weight, double the cost, right? Like,
The whole
fine.
thing's a scam, I swear.
Fine. You're scamming me. We're
Yeah,
high quality
that holds
paper.
up pretty good. I think you can afford the good stuff though.
This is the good stuff. I was testing it out. I got like 3 different brands of paper, and the weight really doesn't affect. Well, it doesn't really affect the absorption and the surface texture and all that kind of stuff, which is what I was testing it for. I'm like, do I like the way this paper is, and which one will I buy more of?
So you've been doing this a long time, in other words.
A year.
He knows what he wants.
Yeah.
You've only been painting traditionally for a year? Seriously? I swear it's been longer than that.
No, I mean, this is a
I
year.
guess that was ink back then though. Interesting.
That's so interesting.
Oh, I never thought about it before. You're kind of a newbie.
Never thought about it that way. Yeah.
I just always think of you as like an expert, but this is some year one stuff.
Yeah, kinda.
Man, so what are these guys bringing this pizza? Like, okay, so first of all, what's that green thing on the pizza? Is that a fish? Is that an entire like anchovy fish on the pizza?
Dude.
No, I can see it. Okay, I didn't see it at first. It's coming to life.
There you go.
You brought it out. Okay. Man, that's a good picture all of a sudden. I really like that detail. Oh, here comes the eye.
Oh, it's just
Oh, yeah, that's satisfying. Oh, I love that.
you're like,
That
yeah, it's coming together.
No, I'm shocked that the moment you were working on it, that's when I brought up.
Yeah,
Didn't quite know what it was.
like it's just not really speaking to me.
That's that disgusting kind of pizza that like only weirdos eat.
What?
Do you ever eat anchovy pizza? That's like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff.
So
That's like something that was a tropey joke in the 90s. Anchovy pizza.
I've had it.
What's it like?
Fishy. It's exactly how you'd expect it to be.
Sounds
Fucking gross.
But yeah, yep. That's good painting.
Yeah. Well, thanks, man.
I was on the fence. I was on the fence right up until just now.
Till just now, that was it.
I guess that's like, it's like enough of a story that they're bringing out the pizza. But like, why are they bringing out the pizza?
Dude,
are these guys really the chefs?
I literally was sitting there this morning. I was like, there's just not enough of a story. It's like one guy's carrying pizza, the other guy's got to do something.
Yeah.
He's just standing there yelling, or I don't know.
Oh man.
It's like, I wonder.
Matt Morrow is playing Jeopardy over here, answering in the form of a question. Yeah, they're bringing out the pizza.
What is bringing out the pizza?
It's not clear what these guys are.
It's not. You guys don't know what this is. This is like.
All right. They're stubby. They're squat.
Yeah.
They are gap-toothed.
It's because you guys don't have a childlike imagination. Childlike wonder and imagination. You ask a 6-year-old what this is, and they'll tell you exactly what this is. I don't even know what to call it. They'd call it something.
Yeah, slack-jawed and gap-toothed. The kitchen help made their way out.
Right? Dustin, can you please give us some advice on how to add story to your painting? Oh man. Get out your notebooks. So I've been waiting for this. Got a full lecture.
Cracks his knuckles.
I actually just tried to, but my knuckles wouldn't crack. I already cracked them.
Okay.
It's like. So first, you got to, you have to have a character. And then you have to put something weird in their hands. And then you let people's imagination go. I do not know exactly the best way to add story. I think it's very specific to each piece of artwork, I guess. I don't have a lecture planned on how do you add story. Well, if you look at my previous paintings, I don't have a lot of story.
That's what it sounds like. Jouncy and bouncy.
Chouncy and bouncy?
It's jaunty and bouncy. There we go. They really bounce around everywhere, these guys.
Yeah.
They're very enthusiastic, but none of the congregated assembly, nobody who has been waiting for food for an hour is excited at all to see what they've brought to the table.
Oh man.
Not the least bit.
Oh man. They would be so sad to hear that. No, they don't care.
I'm not sure if they even perceive language. They have a tenuous grasp on the human language. English.
The English language.
The English language. Yeah, they're the kitchen help. It's hard to find good work.
Yeah,
Good
these
work.
days. These days it is.
Good help. There we go.
Yeah, I'm always in awe of illustrators that just toss in amazing storytelling in a single image. It's like, god dang. How do they do it?
Dude, that fish, that's how he did it. The fish
Right.
made pizza so unappetizing. It's literally a carcass. Can you call sea life a carcass?
I don't think they'll be offended.
Oh man. Like, thinking that the food was delicious was one thing, but thinking that it's gross and disappointing, that's a story.
Right. Right. Man.
I'm not sure if you knew you were doing that when you did it.
That's 100%. Well, I mean, I knew I was wanting to make it more of a story by giving both characters a similar kind of thing. It kind of creates more of the world. You're like, oh, so they're definitely both cooking.
And that's also the formula for a joke, though. It's like there's the expectation, and then there's the subversion of the expectation. Man,
I don't get that like that that hit.
I can't say enough about that fish, that dead fish on there. That's great. Because while you were drawing it, though, I wanted to eat pizza. Like, I think you made everyone hungry with the way you rendered the crust on that top one.
Dude, I made myself hungry.
You did a good job. It looks really good. So
That's the only reason why I invited you on here, because I'm like, I just need someone to just congratulate me as I'm painting.
Well, if your painting's
It's like,
terrible,
genius work. I'm like, yes.
if your painting's terrible, I'll let you know.
That's true.
That's not true, actually.
You kind of... No, I can tell usually. It's like not band material. It's just silence. It's like, yeah. That sure is something. What's it? Not what I would do? Not what I would do.
Yeah. Man, I wish I could draw. I'd draw so much better than you if I could draw. This is what I keep thinking.
Yeah,
Since I can't.
that makes sense. I would draw so much better.
Like, I have so many good ideas.
Squibbly puffy shirt. Yeah.
So I'm finally ready to print my name tag at work. Took me a few hours to get it together.
To get your name tag.
Like, I want to have a name tag. Like,
I thought that turned out great.
Yeah.
I was like, solid vector work.
I'm really trying hard.
Vector is soulless in general, so tried to rating with a party. Hello, Red. Here's Red.
It's really hard to entertain myself within the confines of, like, work.
Hey yo, boom, Red's here with 10 people. Look at that. Hey Red, I got something for you here. That's it. I was like, there's an instrument in the house.
Ladies and gentlemen, the music stylings of Justin Lincoln.
Oh man. Oh, but Ben, you can actually play music. So, Red plays a accordion every time he gets rated. He plays it expertly.
Oh.
Because I'm an expert on accordion playing. So I know. When I see skill... Took my doorbell off the wall. Yes. Yeah. That was what are those things? Guns a kalimbo, as I call it. You like that?
Dual wielding kalimbos? You got two of them? Clunka clunka dunka. That's good though. But it did cut out, however. I think you might have some kind of like...
Oh no, it's Discord. I bet that's
gate.
Discord.
Oh, okay. So it's probably coming through on the stream perfectly.
I don't know. I don't know actually. Yeah. So maybe you don't hear it, but they might hear it. I don't know.
Here, tell me if this guitar is coming through on Discord correctly.
Yeah, I can hear you when you play guitar.
Like, but is it cutting out?
No, not for me. So I don't know.
They're gonna hear it the way you hear
Well, to me, I thought I heard. Well, see, I have it here in my room, so I can't really tell if it comes through. It sounds good. Matt says it sounds good. You heard the kalimbo. Oh man! Thanks for the follow, Commander Mittens. I like that name. Oh man!
There we go. A happy raid music.
Happy raid music. I should have turned off my. I had the lo-fi track in the background as you were playing your guitar.
Oh,
Competing.
Man,
Oh man.
I have you muted. I had no idea.
Yeah. Well, get the squeaky chair going.
Yeah, I have been squeaking.
So, Red, did you finish all of your wrestlers? Not wrestlers. They look like wrestlers. Because of your comic you had going. But those rad 90s takes on Liefeld comics. I've been wanting to ask about the wrestlers, Red. I am sorry. Because you only gave a glimpse of that wrestling comic. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You did have like 15 of them to hatch yet. Like an egg.
Trying to play real messed up chords for these guys. Dissonant stuff.
This is where I wish I could bump up the volume a little bit. Bump up the volume.
Yeah, I just wonder if it's getting gated really bad. Here, let's try the electric guitar. That'll be nice and loud.
Yeah, I can hear that.
Yeah, these guys, they're super funky.
What are those? Or is that a specific?
These guys that you're drawing, I'm trying to compose a song for these dudes.
Oh man.
But maybe it's a little too dissonant.
Custom painting tracks.
Yeah, they have their own custom song. They're a little bit too goofy, I don't know.
Too goofy, huh? You know what? Whoa. Heck yeah. Woohoo!
Dear God.
Alright, new Tristram.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, just on command. I just yell out.
So easy.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh man, I feel like I'm in Diablo. Oh, Diablo. Psh. Oh man.
I wonder if anybody even knows this song.
How could people not know that? Like, if you don't know that, I don't even know. It's just. Oh, Matt called these clocks yesterday, and I was like, oh, that's right, they're clocks. I almost, like, erased one. It's like
Oh,
clock.
he thinks they're like
They're watching the time. They're good cooks, so they've got to have like clocks on them.
what's his name? Accomplished rapper Flavor Flav.
From Public Enemy? Flavor Flav! Yes, I need to thank you for that, Matt. It's like, I didn't know what they were. I'm like, yeah, they do look alike. Heck yeah.
And I should get together like an improvisational looping whatchamacallit. A whole rig for improvisational loop music.
Yeah, you can be Reggie Watts. Because he's the only guy that's ever done that ever, right?
And Keller Williams.
Yeah. I love Reggie Watts though. Who doesn't? He's awesome.
Yeah, looper.
They look incredibly fun.
Yeah, you go, and then it just goes.
I like it because it's like I think I could do that. I think I could just make noises, and loop them, turn it into music. It's probably super easy. Probably way easy.
Yeah, I'm not a rhythm player.
Rhythm. Oh no, I mean my water's all dingy.
Are you doing a full background?
No. No, I'm on the home stretch. Not really. I mean, I haven't really messed around with it. Yeah.
Seems a little late for that.
What?
Is that the first thing you do?
No, I don't have a first, last.
Because painting's like the opposite of drawing, right? Like you would start with the background, and then you would put layers of paint on top of it until you get to the foreground.
I made a epic blunder and got my water mixed up, so I gotta go change that real quick. Be right back.
All right. It's got dirty water.
Oh no. All right. We're back. Never left. All right, what am I doing?
So you guys have clean water where you live?
Yeah,
Wow.
right out of the tap. It's perfect. I had too much fun playing with this fish pizza thing that I forgot I was supposed to wrap up the rest of these guys.
Wait, what is that? Oh, it's like a. I don't know what that is.
What's that?
I don't know.
You don't know what is.
Ah, that dude's frilly bib. I don't know what to call that at all. Lace at his neck? Yes, that's right. Lace spilling from his lapel.
Yeah, if you were to describe it,
I don't know what to call it.
be like, what?
It's a great cascade of lace at his throat. There we go.
Nailed it.
I forgot how it goes. These silly, silly guys. They remind me of Final Fantasy IX characters. Like they would just come in, and the music would be so silly dilly, and you'd hear some really, really funny dialogue.
So you just gave me like the ultimate compliment then. It's like the best Final Fantasy. It's one of their characters.
Yep. I forget the name of the guy. I think his name's like Quinoa or something. Or it's a. It might. I'm not sure. The
Until
gender.
you didn't know what it was, I knew what his name was but now I can't.
He just wants. He just wants to eat frogs, right? So
God
like,
damn it.
there's this whole dramatic story going on, but that character just does not have much of a personality beyond being kind of like, I don't know, single-minded, simple-minded.
awesome, man. It's like,
It's like SpongeBob.
yeah,
Go ahead and say it.
it's like SpongeBob. Is that bad? SpongeBob is a really big hit.
The music's really good too.
Oh man.
Yeah, I put super super light guitar strings on here, and I have to be really careful about going out of tune. But especially when you don't mind being a little silly and dilly, it's great having such a bendy guitar.
Heck yeah. Man. My kids can relate every life experience to an episode of SpongeBob.
Yep.
It's just the language they talk in.
Well, I know that I don't think Dustin really watched that show. I don't think he watched it. He probably
Oh, I definitely didn't. I didn't really see much of it. I've seen a good handful of them, though.
It's crazy good, dude. It's shockingly good for what it is. Oh. I don't mean to I don't want to Brandon Sanderson you. You know, it's not the best, but you should probably watch it.
Oh, yeah, he went on about that. I turned that off.
Me too. That's all I heard about it.
I was like, He's like, what you're really wanting to say is, I'm afraid you're going to make fun of me.
But there's a few things that were on basic cable 24/7 around the clock that were actually there because they were good. And SpongeBob is one of those.
Yeah, I didn't dislike it in any way. I definitely
did you ever
watched
watch
it.
that 70s show?
I just didn't watch a lot of TV shows.
Yeah. I mean, that stuff, if you turned on the TV, you were going to
I was
end
video
up...
gaming. I wasn't really. I was like, that was on. I would catch it when brothers and sisters had it on. And then I was definitely going back to well, I'm going to go play Zelda or something.
Yeah.
I'm going to go play a game. Simpsons did it. The Simpsons did it. Was that South Park? Or was that...
Yeah, I don't know enough about the subject to
Yeah, I don't.
understand that reference.
So you have any writing goals?
Only one.
Well, I was wanting to get painting started in the world, but I didn't know what I wanted to paint.
Yeah.
I know I have a list of things I could paint, but I just don't know which one I want to start painting. I also am going to paint a small painting, probably this size, of Red's character, because he's rated me like 4 or 5. I don't even know now how many times. I was like, I'm gonna paint his character. He has this goofy puke knight character that's freaking awesome. And I was sketching it a while ago anyways. So I'm gonna paint that next real quick. It'll be a one stream paint. And then I've got to paint a landscape for my brother's wedding.
Oh my god.
Nothing. It's basically about the size of my other landscape, so also one sitting. He went to some foreign land. It's got a photo. I was like, I'll paint your I'll paint whatever you want, basically. A blank check. For a thing you didn't even ask me to do, that I just volunteered.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you were being forced into this.
No. It was it was a wedding gift.
You're just such a cheapskate that you won't buy him like a blender or a toaster.
Right.
So you're gonna do what you do every day for free.
Yeah, basically.
Did he already buy one, or did he already show interest in buying one? Is he one of those?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because if he wanted one, he would never get one. That's how it works.
Starting to make more sense now.
If the people that ask never get anything. No, that's not true. But you have to really have a disdain.
Yeah, I'm surprised that you have a schedule. It's the only thing I'm surprised about. Like, you know what you're doing for at least, a short distance into the future.
Yeah, this is doing exactly what I was hoping it would do. The streaming thing and it working, it's being fun, people showing up, even if it's just my friends and stuff. I'm like, it's been fun to do. So it's getting me to plan and make sure I've got something coming up.
Man, a landscape? That sounds so lame.
What? Huh?
Well, that's all that I can paint, so I just figure it's like easy. You kind of take green and you go.
Well, see, so it's a wedding gift, a painting of their honeymoon vacation. So him and his wife pick their favorite spot or photo or whatever, and I was like, I'll do a painting of it. So it was like something that has maybe a little bit of interest to you or memory tied to it, even though it's not my memory.
What if it becomes like a really bad memory?
Then they throw it away.
Like, what if on that island something went horribly wrong? And you're just like, hey guys, remember that?
Yeah, and then they both have to just say, okay.
Oh, and they have to feature it prominently on their mantle.
And it's like, remember when you... Oh, brutal. Yeah, you've got a...
They wouldn't want you to think that they spurned your gift, so they have to, like, it's front and center.
Oh, man.
They can't stand to look at it.
That's why you're my friend. This right here.
You're creating.
Ladies and gentlemen, this. How do you turn this like us like normal people and be like, oh, that's a sweet idea, and they're like, you're probably commemorating the worst memory.
You are
they
you
have.
are probably ruining everybody's life. With this
See how this could go wrong? You're like, and then I think that way, and I'm like, you're right. I was thinking the same thing. It's like, yup.
Man, what did you do to that glove? Why are you ruining that?
Oh, what did I do? What glove?
The glove that's holding the pizza up in the top right.
Did I ruin it? I didn't even touch it, did I? Oh, God.
I'm being mostly facetious, but I am curious as to what your artistic choices are at any given time.
I don't... Did I do anything to the glove? See, that's the thing, is I don't have artistic choices. I'm just sort of flying.
Yeah, it's like outlined in black now.
Oh, that was the... It's kind of a thing I would go back over. So that's the thing I would render out endlessly, is like going to the edge of any sort of line that I made. So...
So just while you had that color, you were just gonna leave that there and come back some other time.
Yep.
I see. Okay. Because yeah, in Photoshop, I would grab whatever the heck I want. But
So this is just that slowly... That's why I can just chip away at these things forever. Because I'm like, whoa, I didn't go all the way and make it turn a form.
I see.
Yeah. And so that kind of stuff is endless, because then I'll stop painting, and then the next day I go like, oh right, I was gonna do this thing over on this area. I didn't do anything with this little pouch down here. Dang it.
Cool. Okay, I get it. I understand. I'm just so impatient. That's why I end up scribbling so much.
Yeah, I remember it was like the first night of painting the island thing. You're like, so when are you gonna paint the guy down there? I'm like, I was like, come back in 6 hours. I've got a ways to go.
And that's actually really fast in the grand scheme of painters. So,
Oh yeah, that was a super fast painting.
yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna do long form paintings on here, or at least if I do, it will be like I do a night where I work on it, and then I work off camera, and then show back up, and you're like, oh, you guys didn't see, but an extra 12 hours got thrown into that over the weekend.
Yeah, you can really put in a full day.
Yeah. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, because I got some digital paintings I wanted to work on.
That's how creativity works for me. It's generally like at least 6 hours a day if I'm gonna get into it. And then that also kind of scares me, because my day is about to disappear if I'm if I'm gonna sit down to do anything artistically, creative.
Right.
It's like, oh, well, there goes my entire day.
Yep.
I'll be up 5 in the morning.
That's why freelance is so hard for me to take on. Not that I'm turning it down constantly, but when I do get it, there's like this super heavy like regret of like, oh, I'm just giving away my time. There it goes. Any possible future where you decided to paint something cool for yourself is gone for the next. It's like, and that's such a dumb way to think too, because I could do both, but for some reason my brain's like, no, that was my working time. That was it. It's not happening.
None of this is real.
I was like, you could carve out time and work like an hour on the freelance and an hour on the thing and still have 2 hours of playing a video game. Nah. It's doom and gloom.
Nothing wrong with any of this. Heck, if you clean your house for half an hour, it's going to get like really clean.
Right.
Like you can do a surprising amount of...
No, you just ruined my whole day.
Can't do it now.
Can't. Wish I could. So what are you going to do instead? I think I'm just going to look at YouTube.
Watch YouTube videos about quantum physics.
That's too real. That is too...
I was thinking about vibrations being particles being composed of vibration.
What happened to that? Your whole day was ruined? You have no more time to do anything? It's like, shut up. Like the most dumb bully runs the show of your mind. It's like, screw you, guy.
Yeah, the creative dilemma. It's rough. It ain't easy. I like this guitar better.
Yeah, I do as well.
I just wonder if my gate is killing it. I might have to just turn off the gate.
Well, I don't hear it cutting out weird, so.
Alright, I guess you would tell me. Paranoid.
You can listen back to the track. You can listen back to it.
No, I'm never gonna do that.
Yo, you are. You will. You probably already have.
One of these days, I'm gonna have to actually write down that song and figure out where the chords go.
That's an actual song?
It's one that I've been writing for 3 years or something. I just never write it down. Dang it, I busted my fidget cube. It's broke.
You have a fidget cube?
Yeah. Busted though.
Mallory keeps talking about those things. She watches some like YouTube video about them.
Yeah, their generation is gonna share some things in common. That's for sure. It's Minecraft and fidget toys.
There's like a whole like subculture on those things. They have like trading rituals.
Well, and I've got a water timer in front of me that my son gave me.
It's like some marketing, genius.
Because we had this stuff in the 90s. We just didn't call it, I don't know.
Yeah, they didn't turn it into its own thing. They didn't brand everything. It wasn't an IP or something. I don't know how to describe it.
Extended universe of fidget spinners?
Yeah. They have like trading mats where it's sort of like a bid.
Yeah, what's up with that?
It's like a bid where people are like, I'll trade you this for, and someone adds something. Okay, well, here's 2 things. And then they have like little buttons written on below, and they're like, they tap the mat that says like add or something. There's add and accept. So it means it's like they tap the add. They're like, nope, keep going, sweeten the deal, throw another fidget in there. And then they're like, and just like Mallory was like, this is so she was doing it with like random toys around the house. Like, Accept. Don't accept. You're gonna have to add, Dad. I'm gonna need more than that. I was like, you're like, that stuff is just cracking me up, though. Like, I don't know if I should be afraid of this.
You run a hard bargain.
It was like, yeah, exactly. It's like this is some weird merchant thing.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen it, and I dismissed it as too scary for me to think about.
So you thought it was scary as well. I was like, could be scary.
Like, I don't want to think about this. I don't want to think about the fact that I'm getting older.
Playground pickers. Is that like is a play on that TV show?
Nickname. I got caught picking my nose once, and that was my nickname. Like,
Playground picker.
for so long.
Who told you that? Who told you about that?
Hey, it's Benjamin Picker. Hey, what did you know?
Oh man.
Hey, pick a winner for us. Gosh, golly.
Oh, it's so brutal.
And then we played Jack.
You played. You didn't play Jacks.
A very long time ago. No, we played Game Gear. I digress.
Yeah, Game Gear.
We played Game Gear for 20 minutes. That's how long the batteries last.
Man, I remember playing the worst games just because that's all the kid had.
Yep.
I was like, I guess I'm into Sega Golf. Who would buy this? At the same time, like, do you want to give it up? Like, no, it's still playing. Because I was basically the same mind back then as I am now, so just like complaining.
Nobody's talking about giving up their turn. Just don't even.
Yeah.
We're not talking about that right now.
It's just a critique on your taste in games. It's horrible. But I guess.
For whatever reason, I always had awesome games growing up.
Yeah. I
I
can
had a
see
bunch
that.
of these older brothers that were buying all the magazines and getting only the best ones.
Right?
So I lucked out.
Like the house is just full. It's just full of entertainment.
Yep. All the best ones. Oh man. Alright, I gotta go.
Right, it's 11 o'clock. I think I'm going to
Turn
still
into a
chip away
pumpkin.
on this for a little bit longer, but
Yeah, it looks like you have a lot of work to do.
not really. I'm calling this one done here pretty soon.
Alright, good night.
Later, man. Thanks for hanging out. That was fun. Hey guys, let me turn off the music real quick. I think I'll stream for another 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So Matt, did you ever get back to work? Yeah. I can't believe you don't knock stuff out during the day. No, I get that. Yeah, I get that. Sonic slush. That sounds good. Oh man. Yeah, that's tough. You're working on something that's going to be super small. But you feel like you gotta keep chipping away at it because it's just not enough for whatever reason. my bad. Derp. Thanks, man. I forget to check that kind of stuff. Alright, I think I'm gonna call this one done. Voila! There we are, folks. A painting of a couple pizza boys, serving it up hot and fresh. Thanks for hanging out, Matt, and whoever else is in here. Have a good night, dude.